Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about Teshuvah, which there are a lot of different ways that we can interpret Teshuvah, and we tend to think that it is about return. But I want to talk a little bit about just development of that idea. So during the Talmudic period, rabbis started talking about Teshuvah as a spiritual energy flowing through the universe that was created by God when the earth was created. And the medieval mystics said that Teshuvah comes not only from inside the individual, but it's also a dynamic force all around us. So this sort of idea of this connection, this energy that we are returning to or finding again, or finding ourselves. And one of the things that one does is, as one repents, one taps into that energy, you catch the wave, as it were. In the Zohar in the 13th century, which is the mysticism, Jewish mysticism, the Teshuvah became a way of repairing a rupture or tear in the spiritual fabric of the universe. When the varying energies at work in the world, justice and mercy, tradition and change, many blacks and whites, when they go out of whack, Teshuvah helps rebalance all those things. In other mystical texts, return is seen as a kind of a rebirth, achieving the soul's deepest freedom. And in the 16th century, Teshuvah becomes connected with Tikkun Olam, the repair of the world. And I think traditionally that has carried through into modern times where we connect this idea to social justice. So just kind of thinking about different kinds of Teshuvah, I wanted to read a story by someone who's a Persian Jew and a physician in Los Angeles. His name is Afshine Emrani. And he speaks of his own personal kind of return. This is called the return home. 1974 to 2014, my younger self awaits me in that old home. He stares at the future that would be me. I ponder the past that was him. We connect on a bridge made of yearning and nostalgia. Hesitantly, we embrace. We fall to our knees and sob. I ask my younger self if he ever told Dad about how he bounced the ball that cracked the chandelier in our living room. He asks if I will ever stop doing and start being. I say, you should have told the satin-haired girl you loved her when you had your hand on her shoulder for the school play. He says, work less, love more. I advise, be patient and familiar with discomfort and loneliness. In those moments, you will burst into expressions that will be me. He advises, don't judge me so harshly. I tell him, don't let others discourage you from dreaming. Failure is a suitcase full of regrets I should know. He urges, but your gray hairs, your wrinkles, and your scars are signs of battles won. I beg, never hold tightly to someone who wants to go, never anchor a ship that must sail. He asks why I came back to visit. I applaud him for not embarrassing the math teacher when she was unable to solve a problem to which he knew the answer. He insists, tell your patient her grim prognosis. I disagree. You are too young to understand, I tell my younger self. There comes an age where hope feeds hunger more than food. You have much to learn. He tells me I have much to unlearn. I wonder if my younger self was wiser than the older me. I wish to return into innocence, to be born into the freedom afforded only to children, go back to Eden, and to throw the apple into the lake that echoes my love into eternity.
Lovely. Are we ready? Tell me when we're ready.
We're ready.
Okay, you ready to play? Here we go.
You hold it.
Getting ready. Hold on.
Tikia. Shivarim Trua. Tikia. Tikia. Shivarim. Tikia. Tikia. Hallelujah. Better sound hallelujah here.
Okay, we're gonna head off to our state fair adventure. Thank you so much for everybody joining us. We'll see you tomorrow, 11:30 sharp.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye. Say goodbye, Dominic.
Bye, Dominic.
Bye-bye, Dominic.
Bye, Dominic.